Welcome, everybody. We have a new moon coming up. It's not that many days away. The April new moon, it's coming. When is it going to be? What's it going to be about? I'll give you a hint. It's all of this right here. Anytime you have 3 or more in one sign, you have a stellium. And look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this going to mean? So we have the April new moon, April 11th, 2021. It will be on a Sunday. Now, depending upon where you live, this may change. I'm doing this. I am in the central daylight time zone. So you need to adjust for where you live. And this is important for the new moon. You want to pay attention to the times. Okay. If you are a very serious person when it comes to setting intentions on your new moon, get the book by Jan Spiller, Spiller. It's New Moons. She has lots of books, lots of astrology books. So you want to make sure you get the one that's specifically for new moon wishing. If you're new, first off, let me say thank you. My name is G. I do this on a regular basis, and on Saturday nights, I do this live. We have live readings. We have live talks. You come in to the chat, and we have conversations about whatever is relevant. We try to talk about how those things are showing up in our day-to-day life. It's great examples when people come into the chat and share what they've been going through, what they've been experiencing, because we all have free will. So it's going to there's going to be differences, right? There's going to be varying degrees of difference when we talk about, hey, this is what happened to me. All right. So new moons, get yourself a seat and get comfy. A new moon is when you have the sun and the moon together. So there's the sun, the little blue circle, and there's the moon. Right? So the sun is your vitality. It is how you express. It's how you shine. The sun is how you radiate in your life. The moon is your emotional security, your feelings, your family, your emotional foundation. Okay, so these are just quick little keywords I'm giving. Now we're going to understand that when the sun and the moon are together, we see that's what makes it a new moon. You see this, the moon, 22 degrees and 24 minutes. The sun, 22 degrees, 24 minutes. Now this is the sign of Aries, okay? So yes, we are having a new moon and we have a stellium in Aries energy. The sign of Aries, we're going to need to know what the heck does that mean anyway? Well, it's a new moon, so we need to know what the heck the sun in Aries means and what does the moon in Aries mean? Let me know below. What does it mean when the sun is in Aries? What does it mean if the moon is in Aries? We know what the sun means, right? Our vitality, how we radiate, how we shine, how we express creatively. The moon is our emotions, our family, our feelings, okay? And when you have the sun and the moon together, it's a combination of your ability to express and your emotions. They're combined. So we typically feel confident. And because it's in the sign of Aries, well, what do we know about the sign of Aries? Well, the sun is one of the luminaries that is said to represent your personality because it's how you express yourself in the world. You are an assertive and freedom-loving individual. Assertive and freedom-loving are Aries words, Aries keywords. What rules the sign of Aries? Comment below, what rules the sign of Aries? If you know what rules the sign of Aries, you will recognize these keywords: assertive, strong need for independence. Others may call you headstrong, but you simply believe everybody has the right to assert themselves in any situation. Life presents many challenges which you may enjoy meeting head on. Aries is the ram, folks. The ram typically puts the head down and charges forward. Not real good about seeing long distance because it's got its head down. Well, if its head's down, it took a quick look, then it put its head down and it charged, right? It's a sporadic burst of energy. It charges forward. If you're moving forward without your eyes open, because how can you see if your head is down? Vices of that Arian energy is the vision is short-sighted. So life presents challenges which you may enjoy meeting head-on regardless of the obstacles along the way. You are a natural-born leader. Aries likes to be out front. They like to be at the front. They want to be the first one there. They would prefer to have people following. So if you have some Arian energy in your chart and there's nobody in your life that follows you, you got to ask yourself, what do I need to change? because you can't be a leader unless somebody is following. So to answer the question, the planet that rules the sign of Aries, what is the planet that rules the sign of Aries? Mars rules the sign of Aries energy. So when you see these keywords, assertions and freedom, Aries and Mars, same keywords, okay? If the sun is in Aries, that means Aries is really very much so about self freedoms, and being able to express about yourself because it's the sun in Aries, right? But we also have the moon in Aries. There's an emotional, watery substance because that is the moon, it's water. Many times it has a lot to do with the past. Yes, this is a new moon and it's a new beginning. However, many times we cannot move forward until we've processed our past. And the moon in Aries in general, there is a sensitivity. There are feelings about ourselves. And it's our body. It's about our appearance because it's Aries energy. Aries, Mars, that is all the first house in astrology. Okay, it's all in the first house. It's your appearance, the sun, my ability to express and radiate, and my emotions about my body, my emotions about my appearance, my emotions about my freedoms, my feelings about freedom, about my freedom. The moon gives vital information about your feelings and basic needs. What do you need to feel good in life? What do you enjoy? Are you successful in fulfilling these needs and experiencing the enjoyment as an adult? And did you get your needs met at a young age? Did you enjoy your childhood? The moon is also an indicator as to who your major caregiver was. Your relationship with your mother is closely linked with the satisfaction of your basic needs because it begins in childhood, nurturing. It starts with being in the womb and then breastfeeding, right? You have the ability to thoroughly enjoy your own company. It's not that you don't like to be with others. It's simply that you find comfort. Comfort. This is a word for the moon. Comfort. You find comfort in withdrawing from the world occasionally. Spending time on your own is one of your basic needs. Some of those of you out there, you may have your moon in Aries natally, meaning when you were born in your chart. Which means if you do, you have to make sure you chisel in time. You have to make appointments with yourself, for yourself, by yourself. This is particularly true when you have a personal problem which needs to be resolved. You have an emotional need, right? Because we're talking about the moon. An emotional need for action. Action is Mars and Aries. That's a key word, action. And independence. Aries, Mars, independence. Under stress, you will seek a challenge and time on your own. Under stress, you will seek a challenge and time on your own, away from other people. As an adult, you are a go-getter.